Thanks, guys, and welcome back. Cody Goodwin here in the studio, ready to bring you the latest from another wild weekend in black and gold athletics. Daily Iowan TV Sports first draft profile on tap in just a bit, as well as a look at the sights and sounds of the Musco Track Invitational in Iowa City on the way. But we start this evening with the latest from the Big Ten Golf Championships in French Lick, Indiana. All in all, a pretty successful weekend for Coach Mark Hankins' golfers after entering the final round of the tournament in 6th place. Iowa moving up 3 spots on Sunday to finish 3rd. Iowa's red-hot Stephen Imes slowed down just a little bit over the weekend. The back-to-back Big Ten golfer of the week finishing his tournament tied for 5th, shooting 7 under over 4 days. Minnesota winning the overall team title there. While the Iowa golfers were in Indiana, the Hawkeye Tracksters, well, they were right here in Iowa City. And now, as promised, all the sights and sound from the black and gold's lone meet under the lights. Iowa taking home 4 individual titles on the day. Sprinter Brittany Brown and thrower Gabe Hull in form for the 2nd weekend in a row, winning back-to-back events at both Drake a week ago and at Musco this past weekend. Also cracking the podium for the Hawks, high jumper Kevin Spector and hurdler Aaron Mallett. A few more news and notes to catch you up on before we get you out of here. But first, Daily Iowan TV Sports' Nicole Ray has part 1 of our 2014 NFL Draft Series with Iowa's hottest NFL draft prospect, C.J. Fedorowicz.
Number 86, C.J. Fedorowicz.
Growing up, C.J. Fedorowicz knew he wanted to be a professional athlete. After the NFL draft in May, that dream will become a reality.
So I've always told my friends, actually, I want to play either pro baseball, pro basketball, or football, and they're always just like, there's no chance, the percentage, and I was like, I'm going to prove you wrong, and the time's actually come, so it's crazy.
After 4 years of playing at the University of Iowa, the Johnsburg, Illinois native set his sights on the NFL. Fedorowicz, who stands 6'5" and 265 pounds, caught several NFL scouts' attention at this year's Reese Senior Bowl. While he's proved he can block, it was his size and mobility that earned him the Most Outstanding Tight End award.
Well, obviously, it was a big-time achievement. There was like, 15 receivers, about 8 tight ends. So I mean, that's pretty. It looks good for me as it comes up to the combines for scouts.
And it did look good, catching interest from teams such as the New York Jets, the San Francisco 49ers, and the New England Patriots, to name a few. After training in San Diego for 2 months, Fedorowicz headed to the Combine for one last chance to show those scouts just what he could do.
The amount of scouts that were there was kind of a little bit intimidating, but at the same time, it was like just any other day going through drills. So.
And it's just another day for Fedorowicz, training in the Iowa football facility, waiting a few more weeks to hear his fate.
After my first year, I want to be in the Pro Bowl, and I just want to be that guy who's known for reliable hands, hard worker, and just a big name in the NFL.
While the big names of the NFL also get big paychecks, Fedorowicz says it's not about the money, and playing for the NFL would be more like a hobby than a job. Nicole Ray, Daily Iowan TV.
First round of the NFL draft primed to start on Thursday. Now, as promised, here are the latest scores as they continue to come in. Iowa softball picking up win number 100 for head coach Marla Looper Sunday afternoon. The Hawks using a walk-off 2-run home run in the bottom of the 7th inning to cap off a landmark day for their head coach in a 3-2 victory. Meanwhile, Iowa baseball also doing work against the Bucks. Rick Heller's squad continuing their hot play with a 17-2 victory on the road in Columbus. Unfortunately, that is all the time we have on the program this evening. So for now, Jordan and Melissa, back to you guys at the desk.